my name is Klevisha. I am from Martian Radio Theatre. We are a group of local artists and actors who are interested in experimenting with performative storytelling. We were formed in the summer of 2019, beginning with our launch of The Man Who Is Thursday. We performed that show in a bar, a movie theater, as well as a church. Since then, we've dabbled in poetry, improv, audio stories, click and play video games, a filmed short scene from Julius Caesar, a remotely produced audio drama of Dracula, as well as a website full of other goodies. That website is martianradiotheatre.space, and I will say that one more time, that website is martianradiotheatre.space. This coming year, I am pleased to announce that we will be putting on 2 flagship shows. The first being funded by the Mass Cultural Council. It is a science fiction radio soap opera, a pre-apocalyptic story about the post-nuclear family featuring absurd characters, flashy thingamabobs, and a sinister force driving the narrative. Our second project is going to be the Martian Radio Show, in which we utilize the space at Lowell Telemedia Center to experiment with video storytelling at the public access level. We will start out small with interviews and essays and rants, and we hope to expand into the cinematic and, dare I say, avant-garde. After the performance, come over to our table to grab a free sticker, buy a shirt, and chat with some good folk. But without further ado, let me introduce some very good friends and colleagues of mine for a very short PSA. They are named
Public Service Announcement. Public Service Announcement.
Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for allowing us
to
send this message.
Appreciate the time. And hello. Hi. This is a PSA. My name is Inga Bossanova, and this is my associate, Barton Brecht.
My name is Barton Brecht.
We are a pair of supernatural detectors stationed here in Lowell from the Unofficial Bureau of Supernormal Intelligence, otherwise known, you may know us, Ubsi
Daisy. Call us on the phone if you see something crazy.
We haven't.
I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. I think.
What is that? A jingle?
No, it's sort of like a jingle.
I mean, that could have been good.
Was it catchy? Was it catchy?
That was premature. I'm sorry, everybody. You probably
sorry.
You probably don't recognize that necessarily. So we haven't. But you know, Ubsi, that's our name. So anyway, we are paranormal detectives stationed here in Lowell, and we're a little bit nervous. Sorry, we've never actually performed in front of an audience before. I've never seen this many.
I struggle enough speaking privately.
People
to speak
or
publicly.
Cameras. We spend a lot of time
in service
in our basement office at Ubsi. The two of us we're Ubsi. Just us two. We do a lot of research. We do a lot of deep diving into the sort of paranormal, into the really important kind of crazy supernatural stuff that's going on here in Lowell. So
the beyond,
yes.
Cryptozoology.
Though you may not have seen us, we do spend a lot of our time trying to protect the community. So you're welcome. And sorry, my associate Barton Brecht is, as you can see, he's kind of clamming up a little bit. We haven't really done this, even though we did do a lot of rehearsals for this. We took a couple of workshops, actually, paid improv classes.
Paid improv classes! Oh, what a scam! Hello, everybody. My name is Barton Brecht, and I have been a member investigator in the Unofficial Bureau of Supernormal Investigations for 5.5 years now, and since then I have seen multiple paranatural sightings of the supernormal phenomena. Beginning, of course, on March 2nd, 2016, my 18th birthday. My first foray into manhood, ladies and gentlemen, was rudely interrupted by an albino alligator swimming in the Merrimack River, folks. Yes, that's right, an alligator. It was white. It was 30 feet long. It was scared. It was ripping apart herons and eating river rats.
That wasn't an albino alligator. That was a birch tree log. I saw it.
Okay, listen, everybody. Folks, I would prove this to you now because I was recording this entire occurrence with a Sony FS7 that I had rented from Inga, actually, for a school project. I didn't even actually go to the school. She just gave it to me, but unfortunately enough, she gave it to me without an SD card, and turns out you need those sort of things.
Barton, you weren't a student, and also we have no photographic evidence of this albino alligator.
Just because it happens, just because they happen to find a very alligator-esque birch tree log in the Pawtucket Dam, coincidentally a few days after the fact, does not mean that there wasn't an alligator. Okay, tell that to that poor heron's eggs that went motherless because it was eaten by a... I'm sorry.
As it stands.
Sorry, anyway, I just care. I just care a lot.
Barton, continue. Thank you.
No, of course. 2018, multiple reportings of werewolf bites
No.
at Lowell General Hospital.
This is not what we rehearsed. This is
What?
not a werewolf.
Well, they were bites of some nature.
Yes! Drunk teenagers harassing coyotes in the woods.
Okay, well, they said it was a coyote.
I mean,
They
we read
said
this
it was a
article
coyote,
together.
but that easily could have been the werewolf's curse already taking a hold of them, going coursing through their veins. Of course, they're going to defend their alpha wolf that made them, their progenitor, if you will.
We have a lot of stuff. We've done something with actual evidence.
Okay, well, if you want to talk about actual evidence, how about the reports of the strange fungus in buildings with poor ventilation systems? And I'm talking about, the mass mills. Talking about the boot mills. Talking about the Lawrence mills. Talking about the, every sort of mill they've converted into luxury lofts in this town. It just makes me sick. Okay, this fungus was giving people visions that were dysphoric and terrifying. They had to get their brains pumped.
No, Barton, those mushrooms were not
I talked to a
growing
man.
in the mills.
I talked to a man outside, and he told me all about it.
I'm sorry, everybody.
He was outside the mass mills. He said they wouldn't let him in because they pumped his brain.
Okay.
What are you gonna? Is he a liar?
No, Barton. This is great, everybody. Sorry, we're just loosening up a little bit with some, with some jokes and some anecdotes,
sorry.
just playing around a little bit.
And if I want to, let me don't get me started on strange fungus, folks, because if you want to talk about fungi,
No. We're Barton. Look at me. Okay, everybody, thank you very much, Barton. And we're going to move on to some of our real, actual factual evidence that we have. Actual factual that I have spent a really long time collecting. Wow. I've got stuff.
It's impressive. She has pages for days.
Exactly. I do.
It's about the size of a small toddler.
So before we get to that, I do want to say thank you so much to Martian Radio Theatre for having us here. We're able now to give this PSA to explain to you the super paranormal activities that have been happening in Lowell, and they have been happening for a long time. Let me tell you.
They're going to keep happening.
And I can tell you because I have some documentation dating all the way back to the 1800s, and I'm going to start here with a very important document. It's actually the only copy, and this really corroborates a lot of very, very strange and paranormal events that have happened here in Lowell. Right. This is Creatures of Canal.
Creatures of the Canal,
from
folks.
1860.
This motherfucker, right? Oh,
Barton!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Barton! God! Oh my goodness! Oh, it's going to take me forever to organize this.
I believe I said a curse word. I'm sorry.
Who cares about a curse word? You absolutely.
Well, we're on TV. This is
disorganized all of Creatures of the Canal.
We have to abide by FCC guidelines here.
Right,
I think there are more pressing matters on the. Well, I mean.
Oh, it's going to take me forever to organize this.
I'm sorry. It was my fault. Both things. It was my fault. I just got really excited about the creatures in the canal that you were going to read about.
Okay, can you just plug our sponsor and buy me some
sponsor.
time?
Yeah, I'll do a sponsor plug. Yeah, just let me. Hey everybody, how you doing? Barton Brecht here. I was the one talking earlier. So anyway, this is what I was grabbing right here. Anyway, hello, folks. Barton Brecht here, and today I am going to be thanking our lovely sponsor that funds our research. That is Gormenghast. Gormenghast, folks. Where? This one here? I'm talking to. Which one am I talking to? This one?
Come on, Barton.
Where am I? Oh, hello. There I am. Yes. Hi, Barton Brecht here. I'm so sorry, Gorman. If you're watching, please bear with me. Hello, Barton Brecht here. Our sponsor, Gormenghast. Thank you for funding our research and keeping the lights on in our offices. Now, they are the latest and greatest in VitaFluid technology, folks. I'm talking, they have essential nutrients right in one bottle, okay? I mean, this is a sweet and savory concoction that I believe is called mildew.
It's Miller Dew.
Oh, yeah, Miller Dew, of course. What a fun name. And I believe that the vital nutrients that this beverage gives you to get through the day is
alkaline energy.
Alkaline energy and
beta 5 keratin.
Beta 5 keratin And I
Polytherine.
think that says polytherine. I mean, it's great for cooling off in the hot summer sun and inducing a state of caffeinated panic in the early morning for all you 9-to-5ers out there. And it's also great for redacting important information from paper documents. If, let's say, you work in City Hall, for example, allow me to demonstrate on this singular piece of paper. Oh my God.
Creatures of the canal.
Barton! Oh my God. I didn't mean to.
Oh my God, this literally redacts important information, Barton. It's everywhere.
Listen, I didn't mean to. The drink is heavier than it looks on the outside of the bottle.
I told you this was my only copy. Oh my God.
Oh God.
The only thing that's going to be left in here is pronouns and conjunctions, all of my data, everything corroborating all of the supernatural events.
Listen, this is not, we're not over. You know, it's not like the day is lost. We still need to educate the people, right?
This was
Want to
everything I
educate.
had.
Well, that's not all you have. You have your ghost encounter.
I don't want to talk about the mill
The
girl.
mill girl. Come on, tell the people. Tell the people about the mill girl.
Barton, I don't.
Why don't you want to tell?
It's a really scary experience,
Okay,
and it
yes.
just makes it even more
That's what
traumatic that I
people need
didn't
to
have
know.
any sort of evidence.
Listen, if I knew there were little mill girl ghosts and you didn't tell me, I would feel betrayed.
You're always just spilling everything to
Look,
everybody
I'm
without any
sorry.
sort of evidence
I'm
whatsoever.
sorry.
Nobody's going to take us seriously.
If you want evidence, okay? Maybe, how about this? If you don't want to talk about your ghost encounter, I'm going to use this time to talk about fairies, okay? This is
No.
Well, why can't I talk about fairies?
No, Barton.
They're real.
We talked
They're
about
real.
this before.
How do you explain the fungus then, Inga?
No.
How do you explain the fungus? It's naturally occurring.
You know.
They grow in rings, and they're called fairy rings. They come out and they cause mischief, and
Barton.
they steal
Barton.
babies.
Barton. Not in front of our audience. We talked about this before. Come on. Can you just bring out our guest? At least
Our guest.
Someone with some actual
That's right, folks.
evidence of firsthand
Now, everybody,
experience.
this is incredible. We have somebody here. We have a cryptozoological witness here. Survivor. American hero, frankly, in my personal opinion. Everybody, please introduce. Well, get a warm welcome for Norm Mann, everybody.
Hi, there's the microphone. Okay, hello. Hi. Here we go. My name is Norman Kerouac. No relation. I met these. Please don't touch me.
I'm sorry.
I met these two people from Ubsi earlier. They told me if I came and I talked to you all, that they would help me out. So here's my story. I was abducted by aliens.
Luckily.
They took me up in their spaceship. Their names were Homer and Gogol. They said they wanted to learn all about the mundanities of human life. So I told them about reality TV. They try to get me to explain why that was so popular. I don't even understand that one. They wanted to know what we eat. They were eating like batteries and like wires. I told them, no, humans don't eat that. We eat food. I'm not much of a cook, but I was like, I can whip you up a couple sandwiches. So that's what I did. I made them sandwiches.
I'm going
I
to
made
tell
them
them
ham and
I'm not
cheese
the fairy.
sandwiches.
Let me tell you
made
right
them-
now, folks, I cannot abide by this any longer. There is essential information that I need to tell the public.
No.
Can I have the microphone, please?
I'm not done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue then.
Okay, thank you. So where was I? Sandwiches, yeah. So after I gave them sandwiches, they wanted to know what humans do for fun, what we like to get up when we're feeling naughty. So I was like, hey, let's go to Vegas. We could do some gambling. It's called Sin City for a reason. So we gambled. We gambled a lot. We played blackjack. We played roulette. We played craps. And then they wanted to learn about like underground stuff, like CD gambling rings. So I was like, we found one of those. Turns out aliens don't understand human currency or like currency at all. I don't know what they use on their planet, but they took all my money and they gambled it away. And they went up in their spaceship and they left me in Vegas, which hurt. I thought we were friends. We were having a good time. I was about to show them Seinfeld. They left. They left me in Vegas. And I've been walking back to Lowell ever since. It's been about like 60 days. I haven't seen my wife or my two lovely twin daughters ever since. And these two Ubsi people told me that if I came and gave this speech, they would find these aliens so my wife would finally take me back.
Yes.
Thank you. That's my time, I guess.
Exactly that, Norman. And we will find these aliens.
We
In
promise
fact,
to find your wife, Norman. I
this-
promise.
Thank you.
this
I know
is
that's
the
not.
new Ubsi mission.
That's right.
Okay.
And it is going to be. We are going to be forming a joint alien discovery task force alongside another joint task force.
Indeed.
Jointed alongside that will be our Fairy Research Commission. Now,
No.
let me explain about the Fairy Research Commission. Now, have you heard of the concept of a changeling?
Wait, no,
folks?
we didn't.
Well, listen,
We didn't talk about
I need
this.
to. I need to talk to them about the changelings.
No.
Okay, listen.
Martin, you're gonna-
Fairies, they
gonna
come
totally
out of their
confuse
rings at night and they take babies and they
No.
bring them back as a changeling. It's not your baby.
You're gonna
It's a
confuse me. We're
changeling.
not talking
Well,
about
we don't
fairies.
know.
We're trying to
This
talk
is a
about
body
aliens.
snatcher
We
situation.
have to find these
How-
aliens. Barton, you're going to confuse our entire audience.
I-
Always. You're just going on and on
Hey.
and on about these fairies. It
Hey,
doesn't even make-
Ubsi people.
Yes.
What's going on here? This isn't very constructive.
Well, well, I'm just.
It's just,
Like,
it's always, we've talked about this beforehand.
There's like people here.
Yeah. Well, I
You
mean.
should be a little embarrassed. Like you two are arguing. You
Embarrassed.
two are arguing like my two beautiful twin daughters do. The ones you told me you would help me find, which I don't think we're not going to be able to find them unless you two get along. And I know I said we because I think you need my help.
What do you think? I mean,
I
Norman, that was
think you're right.
really insightful of you. I mean,
Thank
we've-
you.
Truly. Thank you. That was a.
no one's ever broken up a fight like that.
That was
with
a
us before.
nice. That was a nice, warm, refreshing cup of perspective that you just sort of, poured into our mouths right there.
God, you love metaphors, man.
Yeah.
I-
and it,
well-
it, it
I know.
takes a lot.
I love
It takes
that.
a
I
lot
love that
to
about you.
break up a fight between me and Barton. And hey,
I love that
I'm
about
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry I
I'm
yelled at you
sorry.
in front of all the
It's
people.
okay.
I'm just on
No,
edge and the creatures of the canal,
Inga-
but I appreciate you. I mean, you're my partner.
Hey,
Inga, I was
hey,
completely out of line.
Yeah.
I was completely out of line. We should have gone over this. We should have agreed. Okay. I was taking initiative and I shouldn't have been. Okay. That was not my place to do so.
Yeah.
I just, we all have a common mission, don't we?
yeah, well, we
Don't we
want to
all?
find these aliens so I can
Yeah.
just finally see my family again.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, Barton, do you think do you think that Mitch should join Ubsi?
I think potentially that could be very beneficial to
We
us.
don't have a salary to pay him, but
Well,
I feel like he would be really helpful to the mission.
I think he seems like a pretty nice guy. I mean, if we could pay him and, fulfillment,
Maybe if
friendship.
if we just bought him food, maybe he wouldn't.
That's, that's what you use money for anyway, right? Is to feed yourself, right?
Let's have him.
Okay, great.
I think we've come to a decision, Norman.
Okay.
I mean, you were really helpful to us just now. You were really insightful, and no one's really ever gotten through to us like that. So,
Yeah.
in front of the
Yeah.
audience, we'd actually like to ask you,
Norman,
would you like to
Or you want to be a part
join
of the team?
Ubsi?
You want to join Ubsi?
I mean, I
You wanna be
can't. I
an
can't
Ubsi
really. I
investigator?
can't really say no, so I'm gonna say yes.
Oh my God, Norman.
Yeah.
That is just what we wanted to hear.
And this will be great,
Yeah.
Norman. We're gonna get you back to your wife and your kids
Yeah,
just
because
after we
really,
find
when
the
you think
aliens,
about it,
and after we do a little bit of,
Yeah.
a little bit of research. It's probably gonna take about 5 to 10,
Yeah,
maybe
because
15 years.
I
when you
mean-
think
Go
when you
through the
think about
tests,
it, you
run the
have
tests
more
and stuff, so-
field experience
I
with
do.
cryptids than
I do.
either of us.
I do. So, I
So-
mean, yeah, I'll take the job. What does it pay?
No, well, I think it
Some
pays in a sort of a way. Let's talk about that over food. We'll feed you. You want to
Okay.
get some
Yeah,
dinner?
I'm pretty hungry. I haven't really
right
eaten.
now?
Barton's actually
Okay,
great
let's
cook.
get out of here and let's go see some Martian Radio Theater.
Yeah,
huh,
yeah.
guys?
We've
Oh,
never
I
seen
heard
theater
it.
before. I mean, we
I
must
heard.
get
I
out.
heard
This is
about
really
that.
exciting.
Oh,
Let's
here
go.
he is. Here he is.
All right.
Guys, that was supposed to be a 30-second PSA, okay? That was about 20 minutes long. Guys, we rehearsed for months. We were so excited to show you guys some Martian Radio Theater, and now we're all just standing here. We're just standing here. It's great. I love it. It's yeah.
Bows?
Oopsie
Oopsie daisy.